planet is Uranus.
New update for Gear VR allows you to stream your VR gameplay to Facebook Live. I thought this was pretty cool. It has
From a Galaxy Gear.
from your phone.
Or not a
strapped to
Galaxy,
your
Gear
face.
VR. The Samsung one.
Yeah,
the
your phone strapped to your face.
Well, look,
connected
this
to
should be
Wi-Fi.
pretty simple, right? Because like it's already on the phone.
It's already on the phone.
Yeah, but it's not in the US yet.
Yeah, your
It's
battery
it's-
life goes.
They haven't released it for the US yet.
Where is it available? Japan?
Just other. It doesn't
Korea?
say specific. It says the update will roll out to users outside the United States.
That's cool. I like that.
It looks cool. The fact
like
that you
that.
could stream what you're
The
seeing.
only problem is all these services that plug into Facebook streaming. That's cool, but Facebook streaming. All right, I guess this is more as a message for Facebook. Zuckerberg, fix
Oh my God.
Facebook streaming quality. It fucking sucks.
It does.
You know, and they're supposed they're supposed to be the owners of Oculus, right? So that's why Facebook has a lot of VR involvement. But why is their streaming quality so poor?
Well, what I want to know is why doesn't this work with the Rift?
Well, because it's easier on the phone because all those APIs are already there. Like all you gotta do is feed out. I mean, the Rift, it's doable, but they would have to write a piece of software or something, right? I don't know. Yeah, they should be able to do it with the Rift. But I'm sure this is easy to do because you're playing your Gear VR from a phone to begin with. So
Yeah.
all right, that's pretty cool. I'll take it.
I mean,
I'll
it's
take
one
it.
step closer to that reality we saw where they were showing the
interaction,
interacting the meeting space
Yeah.
at Oculus Connect.
Yeah.
HTC is just going to sell their Shanghai factory in favor of the VR business.
What do they make in the Shanghai factory? Phones?
Phones. They're
Yeah,
gonna-
look, this has been great for HTC because HTC was doing really poorly as a phone company.
Yeah.
Although at one point they were almost a good phone company and then it slipped away from them. And Vive is a pretty well-respected product and, you know, making HTC look good.
They
So,
sold to an
yeah.
undisclosed Chinese firm. Where's Nokia? at?
Banggood.com.
Oh, they-
Sweden, Norway, Sweden.
Nokia?
Finland?
Didn't they have
It's
like
Finland,
an
right?
Indian?
You think they sold the factory to... Nokia's getting ready to make phones again. So maybe they sold the factory to...
I don't know. They sold
Nokia.
it for almost $92 million.
That's a lot of fucking money.
That's our money.
Yeah.
All right. So they're going to focus more on VR stuff. I'm not surprised by that. I guess that's good. Means more VR stuff is coming. They sold the factory to buy more VR stuff.
Yeah.
Fucking Intel, man. Intel's got to have their hands in everything, but like, yet nothing they do actually means anything to me. Like, they're involved with drones in like a way that's like so far fetched. Like, oh, we could coordinate thousands of tiny drones and draw pictures in the sky. It's like, that does shit for me. We have real sense. That's cool, but we put it on unique drones. Fuck you. I'm not going to buy one. Like,
Yeah.
you know?
Well,
So
there's going to be a product in the market based off the Alloy headset by holiday of this year.
what is that? What is Alloy headset?
It allows
Is this the
them,
first time I've heard about this?
It's
This
Project
first time I
Alloy is a
heard.
term for a wireless, self-contained VR headset powered by Intel's technology with inside-out positional tracking.
Oh, okay.
So
I
no
did hear about
cameras
this.
required.
This
no
thing looks
bullshit.
kind of bulky like a PSVR,
Well,
but
this
it's got to have a
is-
big. It looks like a big
Well,
battery on
it's
the back of the
gotta be
headband.
big.
This is their in-house prototype,
Yeah.
like their version of it.
This is like a VR HoloLens, a self-contained device.
Yes.
Instead of augmented reality, it gives you true virtual reality, and they probably have been developing this alongside of Microsoft. And
They flat out came out and said they have no intentions of actually making this or selling this or making this or selling this as a consumer device.
What?
That they're going to license basically the technology and all aspects of it so someone else can make the headset.
Hey, at least they're being clear about it. Whereas you have HoloLens, which nobody is sure what kind of product that's actually supposed to be. If it's supposed to be for NASA astronauts or consumers. So at least Intel is kind of letting you know up front.
Yeah.
I mean,
This is good because
this
there's going to be a staple out there.
This is another
for this.
thing, just like RealSense, though. It's going to be another generic Intel technology that you can, if you're a company that wants to leverage a technology but doesn't want to develop it from scratch, you could just license, you know, oh, hey, I need like Kinect style tracking or face recognition. I can go develop that, or I can pay Intel a sum of money to license technology and build it into my device.
That's
my
what they're
drone,
doing.
or-
Yeah.
No.
This is another, that's Intel does that a lot. So,
And then you get that sticker Intel inside.
What is their fucking little jingle?
Mark, sometimes I think you're like a little kid. Like, I don't know how old you are. How old are you?
49.
What do you got?
4 is more like it.
Or die?
I'm 30.
Dun, dun,
30.
dun, dun.
Dum, 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 dum.
No, it doesn't. That's not how it goes.
Yes.
It was a car.
Dum, dum,
Dum,
dum,
dum,
dum.
dum.
Yeah, you just went dum 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 dum.
Yeah,
dum,
because I
dum,
wanted to add more dum dums.
Well, I'm excited to see with Microsoft and their headsets they're coming out with too, because they have all those partners for Microsoft. Was it Windows holographics?
This could be too many though. I think it might be too many. It's gonna go like the video game crash or the Kinect crash or the Rock Band crash. It's too much crap. They shoveled it's crapware. Too many crappy VR headsets, and then oversaturation. Then they all break, and then nobody buys VR headsets for 10 years until Virtual Boy comes back 2.0.
Yes. You
Red-
remember that
red
shit?
only, of
Yeah,
course.
Mario
I had
Tennis
that
on that. I was
shit.
like, yes.
Shit was a headache factory.
It was a headache factory.
Hey, you want to play?
And that
You want to get a
shit's
headache?
So many batteries.
Hey, you want to get a headache super fast? Take
Hey,
a virtual
Virtual
bus
Boy.
on a school Virtual Boy on a school bus.
Oh, bro, you're gonna puke.
Worst way to play ever.
What the fuck?
And then what else we got?
NVIDIA released the FCAT VR tool.
FCAT, like that test you
Like
take
the
to go
test
to
in
law
Florida?
school. Oh no, it's a Florida.
It's a
aptitude.
Florida state exam.
What the fuck? David's posting like weird graphs. This
Well,
is
no,
too
this-
technical for me. What do I look like?
This don't make no sense. I
This
got
is
a
going to
headache.
help out with game design. It allows them to basically test the performance of a virtual world of a game while in the headset for
Okay,
people-
so this gives like it's an optimization tool. So
well,
you
it's
can,
going to help us optimize.
yeah, you
games.
can see like this like kind of real. It's a graphical representation of, I guess, a bunch of different VR specific performance.
Yeah, because
factors.
it's easy to optimize a game.
Yeah.
But then when you start going in the VR world, everything's different.
Yeah. Well, plus too, you can have moments where it might be hard for a user to recognize. So this will give you like a graph, so you can see like, oh, at 134 in the session, like for these 20 frames, like this
was really
happened
rough.
to the frame
Yeah.
rate, or that happened to the physics engine, and these things fell out of line, and for a brief moment. Because we've talked about this before, how VR needs a minimum level of persistence and frame rate and all these things that go in to prevent you from getting sick like Pablo when you put the headset on. So this
Or you
gives you a
turn green
visual,
like John.
instead of somebody sitting there and playing the game and like being like, that moment felt better, or looking at just a raw data like frame rate graph, this kind of aggregates that data for
Yeah.
you, so you can see how well your game is performing, so you know where you need to
Where
fix
you need to
things,
fix,
which
yeah.
is cool.